And C# actually isn't a purely object-oriented programming language. And the reason it isn't is because null is not an object. Neither is void. Those are two values or things that you can use that are kind of like values that aren't objects. In a fully object-oriented programming language, null would be an object itself. But it's very, very close to that. All right, so moving on to classes. So what's a class? A class is something that we're going to be talking a lot about in 102. And what a class is it's a template, a way to define how an object will behave. So an object, remember, an object is basically every variable that you have in C# is an object. And an object has data that it contains, and it also has behavior that it exposes. So for example, if we were to create an integer, which is an object in C#, it's not an object in all languages, but it is one in C#, you'll notice that not only contains values, which in this case it can only contain one type of data, but also has behavior on it. The only real behavior that's interesting is like toString and compare to and maybe get hash code. But yes, so objects are variables essentially, but in order to create our own custom objects, we need to define a structure for those objects that we would create. A class is the way in C# that we do that. Again, a variety of ways and a variety of different languages that we can go about defining what an object is, what state it contains, and what behavior it is responsible for. But in C#, we use the class construct in order to create a blueprint for an object that we might be able to use later.